Hey, what's going on, you Masked Singer fans? Today, we're going to be doing something that you guys have all last season, all of you, had secretly messaged me and been like, hey, where did you get that? Where can I get it? Because I want it for home. That's right, we're talking about the background. Every single season, we have a brand new background, and I finally have a new one, and I have one for you guys. Now, before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. Let's get started. So yeah, for those who don't remember and you don't feel like actually going through my older videos, you will remember that last year there was a poster behind me. Actually, this poster, if it wants to come out behind my piano. Come on, get out, will you? This poster right here. Woo! Okay? Great poster. Had the original contestants underneath of it. It had the top 9 for the Masked Singer. It was a great poster. Now, obviously I can't use this for this year, considering that last year we had so many more contestants and now we only have 16. So this one is now trash. And the people that made that one weren't making one for this season. So I was like, oh, well, that's no bueno. That's no good. So I decided to make one. That's right. I made a brand new one, hot off the press. It's actually, the ink is still on this, and I keep getting it over my fingers, and my wife is gonna start killing me soon. Who's sitting right here. He's gonna kill me if I get ink everywhere. But I made a new one for this season. Over here we have the top 8 on top, plus all the contestants underneath. Let's hang it. We'll talk about it in a second because it's really hard to hold. So let's hang this thing real quick, okay? Now, you're probably saying to yourself, wow, this thing is massive. It's actually only about 2 inches longer on each side. So I have no idea how I'm gonna hang it on here. No idea. We're just gonna tack it on for now, and maybe I'll fix it later in other videos or after this video. Right now, I just wanna share with you what it looks like, because I think it looks awesome. Whew. Yeah, it fell down, I fixed it, but it looks good, right? It looks good. We now have the top 8, because we have 16, and then I don't know for this season, I mean, we really don't know yet, how the bottom groups are going to go. Is there only A, B, and C? Is it A, B, C, D? Well, I was thinking there is a full-blown preview video for Group A that they put up a few days ago, which is airing on the 23rd, and that group only showed 4 contestants. That's right, they showed the sun, they showed the giraffe, they showed the popcorn, and they showed the dragon. So I kind of just assumed that we're gonna do 4. So you'll see Group A, B, C, and D. I could be completely wrong, but if I am, we'll just ignore that and just kind of move forward with it. But just to talk more about the board, I went ahead, this is 30 inches by 40 inches, so if you print one out at home, which we'll get into the details on how you can get one in a second, but if you print it out at home, you can print this out pretty much on 11 by 12 and play that way and just kind of print out the cards. You could scale it down, or you could do what I did. I went to like FedEx Kinko's and I made one like this. Now, you don't have to make it glossy. The glossy kind of makes a little more money, but I did it because, you know, I like to unstick them and put them back on. Underneath of it, it says, who am I? That is pretty much where you write your guess. So if you go to the dollar store and you pick up any kind of dry erase marker, you can write on here like so, and then, you know, erase it off, which I have my eraser over there in the back end of it. So that's what we kind of did last season. So that's kind of what it looks like. I kind of think it looks cute. My wife thinks it looks awful, right, Jewel?
I hate it.
She hates it, but guess what? I like it because I'm getting excited for season 4 to start. But pretty much once you get this all set up, I have my marker, by the way, that says the Masked Singer. I'm going to put double-sided tape and just kind of stick this on the side somewhere over there. Now it comes to the playing cards. The playing cards, I actually went ahead and took the ones that they gave us already, and I put a frame around it. Let me lower the light for you guys so you can actually see. I put a frame around it and put them all together like this. Now these are 4 inches by 3 inches. Of course, if you do yours at home, you could scale them differently. I know some people are going to want to print them out as a regular 11 by 12 inch, which is, you know, about this size here, this whole thing on there. What you could do, it just means that your playing cards would be like an inch by an inch and a half, which is totally doable. And you could do it in black and white, or you could do it in color, wherever you're kind of at. It works out in your favor. I just like doing the bigger one for the videos. Now, you're probably saying to yourself, hey, Joey, how do we go ahead and get one? Well, originally I was going to go ahead and put it on Etsy and then you guys can buy it all, but I feel bad kind of charging you guys money for this. This is all fun for me. I love doing this. I do this in my spare time. So I'm going to give it to you guys for free. There's a link in the description below. You can click the link and it will open you up to a Dropbox. I don't know how long it will live in that Dropbox. So if it does come down, shoot me a message on Instagram at Joey Contino and I'll find another way of putting it up. The files are big, and when you print these ones out to get them to the right size, I went over to Walgreens. They're like 12 cents each, and I just print them on like a 4x6 and then just kind of cut them off like so. And yeah, that's how they kind of turned out. They're cute. You know, my all-time favorite right now is Mr. Broccoli, right? Is it broccoli or broccoli? Broccoli or broccoli?
Broccoli.
Broccoli. Not broccoli?
No, I'm sorry.
Look at that. I'm making things great. I'm making things better. Right? Making new words up, making them sound better.
Okay, Zabra.
I'm Zabra. You said Zabra. It's Zabra. See, we can't even make up our own words that we made up. But let's go ahead and set up the board right now for this season. I don't know what the other groups are going to look like. So I'm just going to blindly throw things together and just hope that it looks fine. Now, to tack them on the board, I went to the dollar store and bought this double-sided tape. It's sort of what we used last year. And I'm just gonna go ahead, it's stuck on my finger. I'm gonna go ahead and just do like one on top and one on the bottom. One up here, rip it. One down there, and then rip it like so. And take the tape off. Now this way, the reason why I did the glossy and the way I did it with the double-sided tape is because our original contestants are gonna go down here. Then, as they slowly move on, they'll get moved up to the top. So I'll put Mr. Giraffe over here and so on and so forth until I have all the contestants on the board. I know there's a little bit of a glare. Maybe we'll film the videos a little bit closer too. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I do have to say, I don't really think that we're gonna have A, B, C, and D. Look, when we really don't know things, because Fox didn't really tell us too much, you kind of just have to guess on things. And so if they do change it, once again, we can ignore those other things. But yeah, I think it's turning out good so far. Here's my... And just like that, the board is done. Take a look at it. Now, once again, Group A, we know that this is what it's supposed to be because they gave us a preview video. Now for B, C, and D, or whatever, how they're doing it, I just kind of lay them out. It's kind of, I just don't understand how they're doing it yet for this season. Because they showed the preview with Group A with 4 people in it. But then if you look at the next episode, which I'm going to read it to you here. The next episode, which was to air on September 30th, it says, the Group B premiere, 6 more masks. So they're doing a Group 4, then 6, then 6. It doesn't make any sense, right? Is that math not adding up? To me, it would only make sense to do 4, 4, 4, and 4. But hey, what do I know? I don't know much except for I always get everyone under the mask correctly, with the exception of one, which was the Eagle Dr. Drew, which it's like burnt into my memory. But anyway, so if you want to go ahead and get your own backdrop, plus the playing cards, I call it the game board and the game pieces, I have a link in the description below to a Dropbox. You download it all. You can send it off to Walgreens or CVS or whoever you get your photos from, or print them out at home. And on top of that, the board, you can make it pretty much any size you want. I did 30, it's 30 by 40, and then the cards are 3 by 4s. And yeah, they're free. You can go ahead, download it for free, play with it. If you do it, send a picture to me. I really want to see what your setup looks like. Mine, of course, is a little bit different. And for those who, because I actually had a lot of people who ask me, I really want to pay for it no matter what, no matter what. I would rather you guys get something for your money than this right here. If you want to buy something for me to support me, buy one of my I Knew It pins. I think we still have maybe 50 something here. You look at it here. I Knew It pens, which is for those who watch the recap of every reveal of last season and the season before that, and the season before that. I think we counted Nick Cannon saying I knew it like 12 or 13 times. So it's a catchphrase that we kind of made a pin into, and of course we can't use a real mask because it's copyrighted. So yeah, get one of these pins. I'll put a link for that in the description below. And thank you guys for joining me. I hope you like the other videos. I'm sorry, I'm putting double-sided tape on here. Hope you like the other videos I put up in the meanwhile. You know, a year ago today, me and my wife were in Ukraine and in Italy, and I filmed all these videos. And it just so happens it coincided with the beginning of The Masked Singer. So if you go back to season 2, not season 3, but season 2, that video I actually filmed was the very first video when we saw the contestants. That was when we were in Pompeii. That's right, it was dark out because it was a different time zone. But behind me was the Mount Vesuvius. What is it? How do you say it, Jewel? Vesuvius? Mount Vesuvius. And so that was a great video to film. So long story short, I'm uploading all those videos because I never had time to put them online. And I just put up one of us checking out some Soviet trains, which for those who follow this channel, you know that I love my trains. So you can check those videos out. And for those who don't know, that Julia is actually from Ukraine. So we get to go to her old stomping grounds, and we got to see some museums that she didn't even know existed. That's right, it's pretty cool. Anyway, I'm Joey. I hope you enjoy your board, and I hope you guys have a great day. Once again, send me a photo if you do it. Anyway, I will see you guys later. I have a couple more videos before the season premiere, and the night before we will be doing a live stream, so make sure you join me. And if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. I'm Joey, and I'll see you later. Bye. Oh, we made it to the end of the video? Well, let me give you a little zoomed in video of the board. You can actually see how nicely it looks. Like the top 8, I feel like I made it a little too big, but hey, it works out really well. Here you can actually see where it says, "Who am I?" Here are the cards. You can see that they can come off at any time. Just double-sided tape back here. I don't want to bend it yet. It turned out really, really good. I'm actually surprised. And you can see how big it is compared to my wall. And here's my little lamp. Look at that. Thanks for watching.
This is hard.